At 5 years old, you have a fire in your belly. You believe you can. You believe you're indestructible. You fool yourself into thinking you'll be the best ballerina or perhaps basketball player there ever is. But by the time you're 16, you face the harsh realities of life, and slowly your dreams begin to shatter like a pile of bricks. Slowly, you begin to conform to societal standards, deluding yourself into thinking that going to university just to get a certificate proclaiming you're a qualified doctor is the right thing to do. Slowly, unintentionally, you begin to suppress your creative juices, bowing down to the goddess of society. Tony Briggs summed up the life of university students best when he said he'd often wake up seeing half-awake students handing in their assignments to their lecturers, finally understanding why they called it a deadline. The irony. By 21, we're fully programmed by society to be content at that 9-to-5 job of ours. We're fully programmed by society to be content, living our whole life, paying off a student loan and a mortgage. So today, I say to you, gone are those days, but here are the days of being daring enough, being daring at taking risk after risk shamelessly as we go about living in these exponential times. Gone are the days of impressing your father by perhaps studying medicine, accountancy, dentistry, law, but here are the days of once again being daring enough and looking at other educational pathways. Because in 25 years, 47% of jobs won't even exist anyways. So it's about time that we stop bending over backwards, where we are simply imprisoning ourselves, where our only reward is an "I'm proud of you." It's about time we reclaim our own ambition. It's about time we all realize how incredibly special we are, how we all have a seed of greatness planted within us. It's about time we realize that the word imperfections, that's simply a word society uses just to try and drag us down. But imagine how powerful we could all be if we all began to believe in ourselves just a little bit more. Already half the battle would have been won. But then I asked myself such an overwhelming question. How can we possibly exude such self-confidence when 1 in every 10 young people are being crippled by mental health issues? It's so incredibly upsetting to know that the youth account for 1/4 of all crimes in the UK. That every 1 in 4 young person decides to ruin their life entirely, losing all sense of ambition. How about we become ambitious? How about we realize that our individual ambition is the viable catalyst for which we can be successful? How about we realize that ambition certifies our growth? It liberates us. I mean, take a look around you today. You see that smartphone in your pocket? Those shoes you're wearing? This microphone I'm speaking through? These are all things that started with ambition. Everything starts with ambition. Never believe you can't fulfill something because you simply lack self-confidence. Because your attitude determines your altitude. Yes, your attitude determines your altitude. My greatest wish is for young people to see themselves in the shining light that I see them in. So that not only will they be able to acknowledge their brilliance, but they will be able to be brilliant. So that not only will they be able to reignite that fire in their belly, but they can too reignite a fire in someone else's belly. And then millions of hearts will be enlightened, reignited, and we will forever be referred to as the generation with no limits. Thank you.